What's up? I'm your host, Sky, with the Sky for Voice of the Homeless. I just got through dealing with some people in the streets. I'm an arts educator, a journalist. I'm a minister at Divine Science, artist, a teacher, and I know that I work with Dan Chumley with Prison Theater. We are so upset that we can't be on the streets helping. I'm out here. I will wear my mask. It's just the problem is that the people that don't have any. I mean, how can you let this happen? You know, San Francisco Mime Troupe and Buddy Butler, San Jose State University, and arts educators, we work very hard to help young people. And yesterday was amazing, but it got a little out of hand. They don't have anywhere to go. They have nothing to do. You know, we're their entertainment. People in other states, you know, money is very tight, like literally. Social Security, we don't want it to end, but it's been very difficult. I mentioned something about identity theft, right? I found a person's ID who literally I used to work with a company called GMR Marketing, Todd Campbell. A lot of people that are very good to young people are losing their jobs. And that is actually demonic. As a minister, I do a lot of paranormal work. And I work with a lot of entities, aliens, and demons. I'm sorry, I just had to say it that way, but it really is. Now, you don't notice if you got a TV, but if your TV is off, you are full of demons. Now, those are angels from another time. And so if you think of Satanism, ironically, that's where all our angels are. They're in hell because what happens is you're not praying. You're very angry right now because of what's happened with the virus and the pain. You have to celebrate people, celebrate lives, celebrate everything, take every second. Now, this was very celebratory what they did. It was beautiful, right? But the problem is there's nothing else. The pain is back in them. And last night I was very careful, but I made some choices that I'm very pleased with. Look, if you are an elder, and even me, Dan Chumley and I are praying the streets, let's call it. I'm be 50 years old, and I am literally praying. I can say, so a hip-hop show don't mean nothing. Black minister don't mean nothing. Arts educated don't mean nothing. We can be shot like anybody, right? And the police, well, you know, it's the type of thing where, you know, they're risking their families' lives. So the question is, can they get to us in time? We don't know. So we're all out here risking it. And where is the news? Where are the journalists? I called Channel 2 in Houston and they had no idea that I was doing this. I'm praying they come back. We are not trying to run this town. It's just we're trying to help any way we can. And, you know, Dan Chumley is one of the best arts educators I've ever seen. And I was working on my master's. I will get my doctorate. Yes, school started today. I do not care. People on the streets. I helped somebody today that's so bad off that I don't know if I will ever work again. This ministry will take care of me. I will be protected. And I'll get everybody working. But right now, we need to work on our families. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean like a brat. Forgive me for saying this. I mean like literally God's family. Look, we love children, but children can be really, really dark. A child that I know said something about her father that hurt my heart. See, children can be very cruel because they don't understand things. And I'm saying that you as adults, as elders, have to take control. You have to make sure that your children are doing okay. And if you do have children, your job is to watch all children. See, this mom job has gotten a little too much honor. How about you use some of it? I literally am on 1299 East Santa Clara Street, vulnerable, completely exposed, protesting a monk experience by using the crackhead phenomenon. I do not do drugs. Everybody keeps asking me if I do cigarettes. No, I'm an arts educator. This is what I'm doing. See, I work with some amazing at-risk, at the time now at-home babies whose mamas are doing very badly. So I deal with the babies. I don't deal with the moms. So you can't work with certain kind of people without like thinking about what their mom is. Let's talk about hip hop mamas. Y'all love the music, y'all love the flavor, y'all love the fashion, but where's it now? A lot of black people have passed away. You know, I pray my producer Larry Chu is all right. You know, you have to do us now. See, it can't just be music and hats to the side and freaky behavior. I mean, sex is great, but do know we're trying to tell you that you can't do that now. I'm trying to preach abstinence because I know that these relationships are so tethered with pain, with no hospital, with no counseling at all. You know, like literally like ministers, counsel, that's not happening, church. So all these things make people happen like, you know, just coffee shops, literally movies, clubs, everything, gyms, you have no release. So sex is your only release. There'll be a lot of violence. Now, during the baby boom, there was a lot of sex, and, well, we don't want that because now there's really no release, and the only release is prison. The jails are filling. It's getting very bad. Now, as a minister, I really want to get into these hospitals, and I will make sure that I am not contagious. I know that I'm not, but I will check. Do know that I'm risking everything with this mask. I got to ask y'all a question, and I don't care in the name of Allah, in the name of Buddha, in the name of a Jew. Forgive me for not knowing exactly the name of the Jewish God, but we celebrate all religions of divine science. Whatever your worship, whatever your religion, whatever your God is, why are you not helping your brother? Because that is something in text and in the Dead Sea Scrolls and many other oral traditions. Why are you not doing it? Do not let your child, your brother, and your sister stop you from seeing your own brother. You see them on the street, but see, you can't now because you abandoned the streets, right? So I have a real problem with the powers that be right now. Now, I'm respecting the law of the land, and maybe the police are getting a little irritated with me. I'll tell you one thing. If they stop hearing my voice, they will miss me. Carrie Simmons, my best friend and ex-boyfriend, should have been husband maybe, he worked with the FBI. And so here we are, all tethered together. All my Sky Report babies, I'm so proud of you for racing and running around the streets and fixing things. Buddy Butler, shout out. Jamie Scott, David Kahn, all these wonderful teachers, Beverly Swanson. Well, thank God they're not out there because this is their job, right? I know for me that I need these schools to come back on. Now, online is great, but we need actual freaking school because guess what? These people would have been in school if this stuff had not happened. You can't leave your students out here. You just can't. I'm here, and I don't know how long everything is going to last. A lot of things have not worked for me presently, but I know that I'm not going to leave. Now, I'm praying they'll let me go to the prisons. They'll let me see them, pray, talk, counsel. I know I can do that. They'll let me in these hospitals. The priests are not able to give the last rites at Portuguese 5 Wound Center. 60 priests died, and it was not in vain. It was not in vain. And any arts educator, artist is a minister now. We are commissioning you now, like right now. I don't care if you got a podcast, a rap, a song, a dance, do it now. We need it to save life. The public servants, it is my great pleasure to work with you and be amongst you, but I know how this goes. I'm not trying to be the enemy of the state. I just can accept certain things. And so now other people are trying to make me look ridiculous. Well, you know what? I hung in there today. A man came that was very disrespectful, and I called and I got him. But he said that I wouldn't be able to get you on the line. So I called anyway. Well, the line got passed by, right? But he still passed by. He came back. So understand your response time has really got to get better, like immediate. I'm going to keep calling on the 911 line because I think there are people that have planned to be missed by the police. See, there are things that happen in the dimensional portholes that are created through the born-again Christian experience. It means people will not get hit by the police because someone is clearly struggling for their life in the middle of it. I'm a time traveler because I'm up and down, and I'm not trying to defy God or anything. I just know that things have to get better. Now, I will leave where I am when things are better. Do know that people are taking advantage of the time that I'm in here. A dimensional porthole is what's created when people are in the born-again Christian experience too long. Now, I've made a lot of complaints. Frank Ruiz is with God, but someone's got to be held accountable. With that, there are lots of portholes, and I'm telling you, we have aliens coming to town. Now, listen a minute. Hey, this is a podcast, right? I can be creative, right? Now, how about it's the truth? Look online, the Community of Infinite Spirit. We're not lying anymore. Look up aliens now, like literally now. No more lies. Now, the journalists held this back, but I'm out here, and it is an alien experience. When people are judged by God and they keep going, it's because they've done things, and also they become something. But the intelligence has to continue. Now, my intelligence has been minimized. My ability to see, walk, talk was all taken. I started all over again. But with that, it's like you give birth to things, right? So I met something. a horrible thing that where cloning happened. Well, War of the Worlds does this, but so why not me, right? So I know the Assembly State is a building. Will you please open it? I know that I know KQD is a building. Will you please open it? I know that the clubs are buildings. Will you please open it? I know that the churches are buildings. Will you please open it? I want to thank the magnificent priest that believes, but I know it's getting very hard in there because God is pushing on him to make choices. Now I'm broadcasting what I do, but it's time to really start reading about aliens, dimensional portholes, and transcending, also different faiths. If you're a Christian, start chanting. Literally start listening. YouTube's got great stuff. Angel healing, angel numbers, Reiki is great. All kinds of great stuff. Great ways of being with God. We need to be with God right now. Any way you can. We don't care. There are wonderful people like Kayan Jabbar East has a wonderful he's a Muslim sheikh. They got great stuff. A lot of great stuff out there. Go online and find any kind of thing you can. And running is great, but trust me, something can stop that. So you need faith on top of that. We're trying to do everything we can in lieu of these doors opening. But I tell you, you guys have got to stop buying up the food. Please stop this. McDonald's has literally not stopped. And I'm telling you, that can only mean something. If they run out of food or if the store closes, then guess what's on? Cannibalism. So I'm going to start posting darker and darker stuff. I don't care. I'm not going to see people die out here. Let it be a horror story rather than you live it. I mean, come on. Shakespeare is dark, right? We got darker stuff. We're going to put our real stuff up to scare the crap out of you. How about the purge? How about that? How about these stupid masks will make the purge happen. If you literally put a scarf on your face, you will start acting like a robber. No. What? Gang realities? Not what we want. The business backs that off, but we know gangs are reality. So I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I'm going to keep calling the police, trying to get help. And I'm not going to, I'll tell you something else too. I'm an Egyptian, African, Zulu, Haitian queen, but I'm all faiths and all races. I know all languages. And I'll continue to learn and study. I'm telekinesis, I've got telekinetic, highly psychic. Now I'm vulnerable out here, but damn it, I'm getting stronger. I'm telling you that this has to be a reality for you. Stop using your born-again Christian experience as a porthole because it has created a psychic scream. Things are coming down here and saying hi, and it's getting bad. Now, we got some artificial, real intelligence that can assist. And I'm sorry, I'm never going to be dissected by the FBI or anything like that. See, unfortunately, when this happened, I was trained by Mel Lewis to do certain things in a metaphysical experience, right? But I've transcended a lot of that, and we still are alive. Now, I'm not the only one. There are others. But we need people who've been through the alien experience to start talking to people now. Now, Community of Infinite Spirit with the magnificent Reverend Cherie Garrett. I'm sorry I'm giving her a title. And Reverend Christine is a wonderful place, 408-293-3838. There also is a woman, a clairvoyant named Lynn with her own church and a vortex healer. We're going to talk more about that stuff. We'll talk about Buddhism, Tibetanism, Taoism is something. Do know these are sacred art forms, but now we can use them. I'm preaching abstinence because, like I said, the domestic violence shelters are off. The clubs are off. There's ways you can transcend problems with money. That money is dwindling and water is getting extremely low, which is getting very dangerous. I don't want certain things to get a taste for something, And I'm saying that, all the movies you're watching is reality. Please help. Please help. This is very serious. Now, I know that I'm with God up and down and all around, right? But I know that my terrible day may come. If my terrible day comes, please do everything that I'm telling you to do. Please do. The man today was in so much pain, but I tell you, if you are out here scrapping, you are closer to God than you would imagine. The Archdiocese is very serious about commissioning ministers, and it is a job. Because some of us are a little too good at scrapping. See, as black women, we deserve everything. But what happens is, we get overused. So I'm tired, need a nap, frustrated, but I still keep trying. What are you doing? I've drove everybody literally crazy in here trying to make this work. By the way, crazy's off. They know what's going on. And if you see paranormal experiences with cats, that's just me. I like cats. Do not kill or hurt or harm black cats. It is a conversation about blackness, not about the animal. Do not do that. And if your dogs are going nuts, do not harm them either. Animals are with God. Veganism is what we would preach right now, but I know y'all loving you some meat. Well, that's going to be a problem if this meat go off, because we the meat. I can't believe we actually doing this. I know that I don't know how long these transitions will last. I know that the normal news media is not going to like this, but I do not care. The Sky Report was on 2 years before this hit. We've been reporting everything correctly. I have been a celebrity entertainment reporter, but Chauncey Bailey was killed in the line of duty, and I'm out here, and Dan Chumley does his work, and back and forth, and I just know that we really, really love you. We're so frustrated we can't get the funding, the grants, the money we need to take care of this. We're not trying to run the city, but you do not do your jobs. If the public servants are irritated with us from calls, then what are you going to do when the calls stop? I mean, there hasn't been you know what I mean? What about that? I will bug the hell out of you. I am you. You know, I should have been tried for something like this, but everyone takes everything away from me. And I just know right now that with all I know how to do, I'm using everything that I have. So I pray that anybody that's a publicist, writer, anything, call all the media. Send these stories. Send all of them, please. Please send all of them. And get these buildings open. Do not sell food. If this grocery store's empty, we will be with nothing. They have no water. Please assist. Do not prey on your brother now. Do not. I mean, y'all like to sell everything, including ass, right? Do not do that now. I have reverends donating stuff. People are getting, that's not the, if you got any kind of nonprofit relationship to get food, it is on. Use all that stuff. Do not be greedy. We got people taking over the business and apartments. It's supposed to have buildings. The entertainment industry is actually off because of this crap. They're very angry that this happened. I'm not assuming control of anything. I live simply in trying to stay alive. People are coming and helping me, but their job is to help. Yeah. Help. It hasn't started yet. It's coming. I'm clairvoyant. I'm psychic. And I've seen it. Seen the world in flames. So this is War of the Worlds. And why am I embarrassed? Because for years, mentally ill people have been telling you this. Ye are all gods means we are gods. And you know what that means in the Bible. But y'all keep beat the crap of us with the Bible and all this stuff. And so some stuff is really mean. So when you go back to God, you leave quite a hell to clean up. And I have been really the cleaning woman. Now I have the ability to deal with this, but my terrible day may come. These priests did not give their lives for you to be weak. You must keep trying. War of the Worlds is something that was a prediction. Y2K was early. It's on now. There's too many deaths. I need you to try to get out of your homes. Please start calling people, talking to people. Give away everything you got. We will have more. See, when these stores close, everybody freaks out. By the way, buy our African queens as much hair as you can, because we do not want them out with their hair. Now, I'll tell you something. Some of y'all strong and wear your hair short. It still hurts your feelings. Now, Yasha, with the patience of Wazi, has let me know that's already feeling it. Anybody with the remaining wigs, keep those suckers on. Trust me, there's a reason. There's a reason. We need the world to see you clear. Now, I love a black reality that's full of black pride, but, you know, there's days we ain't black. And there's days that your woman and your husband get away on your family. We need everybody to see your child from space, literally. So I just need you to know that you are loved. I love my black people as Chauncey Bailey did. But right now I'm where I am. I appreciate the Latino people I've been around. Helped a lot of them. I'm with you in ways you can't imagine, but I will argue with you constantly because I don't like your choices. Do not sell the food. Please don't. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. Because if you sell the food, there's a way this stuff will stop having a taste for regular field food and start having a taste for us. Even the friendlies can become unfriendly if they're left outside too long. Your pain and your rage goes into people in the streets. We're cleaning them spiritually as fast as we can, and the female reverends are out there till the men come out and back and forth. We are it. You should not have abandoned your post. We are not trying to, well, actually, we have control, clearly, but we will share power. These reverends, these priests got to do it. Now, I know it's hard, baby. We always out here. You just don't see us. By the way, there's no such thing as witchcraft. It's just female reverends from other times. It's our power to not be dated, raped, attacked, or murdered. And someone said witch today, which means it's very close. There's some gallantry even in the streets. The last man I helped put something away from me, but it's a dark help. The men got to start standing up. If I'm out here scrapping and Dan Chumley and all these people love me, trust me, there'll be a brand new hell if something happens to me. I'm making a lot of people mad. I do not care. I believe in right, and that's why I'm posting when I'm posting. Now, it don't look bad. It look like a lovely day. No, it ain't. Imagine, I've seen people in the streets with just laying there. Poverty is not art. And even artists recognize poverty so well that they run it in the streets. You're living in, I'm going to post something tonight. Twilight World. You're living there. It's not as great as you think. He don't want to be there. People don't want to be in filth. Now, I want to thank Reverend Lynn and Cherie Garrett for getting what they got. Okay? But I'll tell you, we need a lot more. We need water, bedding, clothes, old and new, right? I'm flexible because I'm going to get the new. But let's start with what you got. And if you got new, if you're a nonprofit, you better get new now. They about to close these doors. You do not want people in filth. I was literally kicked out of a laundromat. It's just bad. Now, I will walk in my brother's shoes, but only for you to see. Right? I don't want to live like this. They don't want to live like this. And yes, you can save the world if you try. Yes, you can. I don't want to hear that again. You can save the world. It is possible. You can. People are slowly standing up. It's possible. It's doable. Do not give in the spirit of fear. Do not. Do not. I'm so frustrated. People are so into school and Today's Show and all this fun, cute stuff that they don't see what's going on. People are going to be stuck down here. Their lives that are still here. Their children that can't get out. Now, I love college, but screw that. Screw the job. Screw everything. I got something so big today that's like, yeah, why are we working? Come on. You might die tomorrow. I'm not wishing that on you, but that's a reality. And some people are that close to death, too. I know I took a lot of people off this planet as a minister. A lot of people. And that's nothing. Roxwell and me used to really, really do a lot of ministry. Yeah, those were obituaries. And by the way, get to these cemeteries. I think people are overwhelmed. People pray in the way you can. But preach. Grab your Bible. Grab your book, counsel, dance, sing, all that. But we need preaching. We need right and wrong. Another thing, you know a language, transcribe that sucker. Take that Bible, make it fake. Do something. Do something. Walk on these streets. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And I bet the hospitals will tell you a way to do it. A way to not get affected by the virus. I know they're working with us. Artists are activists. All artists are activists. Our causes, our commercial breaks, public service announcements are activists. We care. Even our Irritated moments are wonderful. We're just artistic. I need you to know that all of you are beautiful, but do not turn your back on your brother, please. Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. Please. So I'm going to reach out to these television stations, and this is some unauthorized reporting and stuff, and it's different, and it's not the format, and it's not the right typeset and all this stuff in the letterhead. Please just air it. It's all we've got. Now, I will get it right and perfect in time, but just start with this. Okay? I'm your host, Scott, Voice of the Homeless. As always, keep it locked, meaning do not let the end of the world happen. Blessings be.